Final little bit of nerd news. It's time to get honest. This is our spoiler discussion of the new movie Bloodshot, a movie that I don't think a lot of people are going to go see because of the bug behind me that will not be named. We're going to break it down a little bit spoilery. We have no show notes. I just want to kind of chat with Shauna.
Sure.
Shauna, I think we went to the press screening last week.
Yeah.
And if you want to see our non-spoiler review, here it is. Here's a link to it right above my head. We did do a totally non-spoiler review. And if you watch that, you would probably realize that I did not like Bloodshot at all. And I think you and I are basically on the same page.
Yeah.
Neither one of us liked Bloodshot, which sucks because you were excited about it.
I was actually really excited. I mean, seeing the trailers, the CGI looked really good for the budget that they had. And the story, like the plot of the movie is fantastic. Like, again, Chuck said this is a spoiler. The concept. Thank you. Yeah, the concept is great. The plot was terrible.
Yeah.
But, spoiler, review.
Total
but I think
spoiler.
you know this from the trailers anyway. The main character, Vin Diesel, is ex-military. He gets killed, and they bring him back to life, but they implant different memories in his head.
Yes.
So he's like out for vengeance because he thinks this guy killed his wife.
Right.
And then when he finally kills the guy that killed his wife, they knock him out again and implant a new memory in his head.
Exactly.
So they
basically make him a living weapon.
Yeah.
To go sort of enact their own. What's the word I'm looking for? Sort of their own agendas.
Right.
He's basically a human bullet who they send out to kill the people that they want to kill, planting memories in his head that make him think that he's on a revenge plot, when in actuality, it's all bullshit.
Right.
In the trailers, here's what I didn't like about it.
Yeah.
What I didn't like about it is twofold. Number one in the trailer is like the main plot device of the film that you see in the trailer is that awesome nanotechnology that he has, where like if you blow his arm off, it'll just regenerate.
And it's, again, the CGI
looks
is
awesome.
great.
The CGI is great. There is so little of that in the film. Like they don't do. I think that they only really utilize that particular plot device
twice,
a couple of times.
Yeah. And one extremely unnecessary long scene with the flower truck that fell over. It's like, that was just way...
The big red scene where there's dust everywhere, where the flower truck fell over, that was way too long.
Way too long.
The other part I didn't like about it is in the trailer, you kind of get the impression that he's piecing it together himself.
Yeah, as he goes
it's
along.
like the more he does it, the more they send him back in to do more stuff. He starts realizing, this sounds familiar.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that at all.
No, they just literally sit him down in a chair and tell him what's going on, and then he goes, "Oh,"
and he's totally cool with it.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
it's like no.
In the third act, they just basically explain it to him, and he's like, "Oh, okay,
okay, cool. Well, let's fix this.
Let's go kill some people."
Yeah, it's just
lame.
For the concept, it would have been better as like a mini series because they tried to cram all this stuff in an hour. It was even less than 2 hours.
Hour
long.
And 49 minutes with credits.
So
and it felt longer, I gotta say.
I know, right?
So what did you like about it? Did you like? There's got to be some elements that you dug about it.
Honestly, the acting was great. Like
Vin Diesel killed it.
Yeah, and even all the supporting cast was good too. Like, what was it, Guy Pearce?
Guy Pearce was awesome.
Yeah, everybody. The acting was great. They just didn't have a script to work with. It stinks.
Yeah,
but
and they could have done. They just could have done better.
Yeah.
I mean, the trailers were great.
I know.
I was so excited about Bloodshot. And I'm not a big Vin Diesel fan.
Right.
But I was stoked about this movie, and I was just totally let down. But it's to no fault of Vin Diesel or the cast.
Yeah.
Or even the special effects. Even the CGI was good.
I know.
I was expecting the CGI to be crappy because it was a minimal budget film. CGI was dope.
So this is kind of back to what we were talking about earlier. This is the one movie that they released this weekend.
Yeah.
Do you think that was intentional? Do you think they knew they had like a bad movie and so they wanted to make an excuse?
It's actually not the only movie that came out this weekend.
Really?
It's up against a faith-based film. I don't remember the name of it. There's a faith-based film that comes out this weekend. And Quiet Place 2. No, that was next weekend.
Yeah.
There was another movie coming out this weekend.
Quiet Place 2 is canceled anyway.
I can't remember. Maybe it was an animated. It was a Pixar film. That was supposed to come out this
Onward?
weekend. That's what it was. Onward.
Gotcha.
So it was up against Pixar and a faith-based film.
Okay.
It was never going to make money.
Right.
So let's talk about the odds of a sequel. I have a theory.
Yeah?
I think they're kind of happy this virus thing's happening because now they can use it as an excuse to not make any money at the box office.
Exactly.
Well, it was the virus that will not be named.
Right.
If you're wondering why I keep saying the virus will not be named, it's because the channel, the I don't want to say the word, but the platform that we're on right now is flagging videos that use the virus that will not be named, so we're not going to say it.
Right.
You can see it behind me, though. It's plain as day. So I think the way they leave it, I would almost be more excited about Bloodshot 2 than I was about Bloodshot 1, because now that he knows he's got it, now he's like the human soldier.
Yeah, and now he can actually use this technology.
Yeah. I hope they do make a sequel. I don't think they will. I think this movie's going to gross $10 million worldwide because of the situation that's going on.
Sure.
Like, if it weren't for the situation, it would maybe make, I don't know, 25.
Maybe.
But, I don't know.
But it was obviously a low budget. Well, actually, I'm surprised it was so low budget because of the
Medium
budget. CGI.
Yeah.
It was great. I don't know.
They just didn't pay Vin all that much money. So I'm really curious what you guys thought about Bloodshot. If you saw it, if you ventured, if you're one of the people who got a 50% capacity ticket to AMC that we talked about earlier. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, check it out. Did you see it? Did you like it? Were you excited about it? Did it live up to your expectations, or did it fall flat? Really want to know what you guys think in the comment section. So that's our whole show, guys. Really want to thank you all for joining us here. Hopefully you're all at home and you're healthy and your town is shut down. If you're a kid, you're probably not at school, because I don't think anybody's going to school right now. So really want to appreciate you guys watching. We're not going to be at Ace Boston next weekend, unfortunately, but we will be back here like we are every single Sunday on YouTube, the Truckload Comic Show. It's the breakdown of the nerdy news of the week every single Sunday right here on YouTube. So have a fantastic week. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Please. Sanitize your fingers. Click the subscribe button, then wash your hands again. And join us here next Sunday for all the fun, guys. Have a fantastic week. Stay healthy. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. Have a good week.
Bye-bye.